Hey Health Nuts, it's Nicole from Health Nut Nutrition and welcome back to my channel. You guys know I always say breakfast is my favorite meal of the day and it's probably the thing that gets me out of bed in the morning. Also, our new pup, Cashew, the boxer, she also gets me up really early in the morning, so that's been a lot of fun. If you guys didn't know, we got a new puppy. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you may not know, but she's the cutest. We've had her for like a week today. No, tomorrow will be a week. And she's just the cutest thing ever. So she's just like snuggled in her bed, like having puppy dreams. I'll insert a photo right now. But for today's video, back to breakfast. I'm already that distracted puppy dog mom. But for today's video, we are making 3 delicious and healthy breakfast recipes. They're both savory and sweet because I know not everyone has a sweet tooth for breakfast, and I'm with you. I can have both. I can have pancakes, bacon, I'm good. But I'm also really excited for today's sponsor. Danone is collaborating with me on today's video. If you haven't noticed already, in your local grocery stores, they've launched a whole new line of yogurt that has simple ingredients, no sugar added besides just real fruit, as well as no artificial colors. It's basically my kind of yogurt and I've been obsessed, guys. It's like really, really good. I love it. I've been stockpiling my fridge with it. I've been eating it on repeat every day for a little afternoon snack. It's so good. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make some breakfast recipes using yogurt that does not include a yogurt parfait, because I know we've all been there and done that. So these are some new fun ways to use yogurt in your morning breakfast recipes. So before we hop in, I want you guys to pause this video and hit that subscribe button down below. I post on this channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have recipes, wellness and lifestyle tips, as well as weekly vlogs. And of course, Cashew is gonna be in a lot of them. So be sure to follow us if you guys wanna see more, and let's hop right into the video. We're gonna first start off with my breakfast granola cups. They may resemble a parfait, but they are so much more delicious and fun. So in a saucepan, you're gonna heat up some coconut oil and honey. You can use any sticky liquid sweetener that you like. I really love honey. I feel like it just holds everything together well. So you're just gonna melt that down just until the coconut melts, and then turn off the heat and mix in the vanilla extract. Make sure you're using like the pure stuff. It's gonna add a lot of flavor to these granola cups. In a large bowl, add in your rolled oats, almond flour, shredded coconut. I always buy unsweetened, ground flaxseed, and for spices, I have some cinnamon and sea salt. Just give that a quick mix until everything is well combined. At this point, it's already gonna smell like breakfast with the cinnamon and the rolled oats and the coconut. It just all smells so delicious. And you're gonna go ahead and pour in that liquid mixture that you melted and just stir it around, and this is what it should look like. Now it's gonna feel like a very loose kind of mixture and not one that's gonna stick together, but I promise it will when it all bakes up. So in a non-stick muffin tin, you're just gonna lightly grease it with some coconut oil. I love using one of these silicone brushes. They just make it really easy to get the job done. I will link the one I use down below. Using an ice cream scoop, evenly scoop out the batter into the muffin trays. You can make between 8 or 9 of these depending on how thick you want them. So you're gonna use your fingers to just kind of pat it in and mold it to the shape of the muffin tin. I have usually just a little bowl of water set aside so I can dip my fingers, and it helps prevent everything from sticking to your fingers. And just be gentle, making sure everything is evenly covered, and then just pop these into a preheated oven to bake and get golden. This is what it looks like when they come out of the oven. They smell incredible. Even if you just stop right here, they will be delicious. But of course, we're gonna go the extra mile because this is something that you can bake up in the beginning of the week, and then when you're ready to eat them in the morning, we're gonna fill them up with some toppings. So for this recipe, I'm using Danone's new 100% natural yogurt in the flavor vanilla. I love it because it's not overly sweet and you can control the amount of sugar you're eating for breakfast. I always opt for unsweetened or no sugar added when possible. Line up your granola cups and fill them up with the vanilla yogurt. And then for toppings, I have some chopped kiwi, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. I got all the berries right now. So just have fun, have a little breakfast granola cup buffet. You can just fill them up with really whatever fun toppings you want. And then just for some added texture and crunch, I sprinkled on some little chia seeds, AKA little dinosaur eggs. Don't they look like dinosaur eggs? Is it just me? Anyways, so good. They're super pretty and they taste really yummy too. Next up, we have my fluffy yogurt pancakes. Now, you guys know I love pancakes and it's about time I shared a new one. For this recipe, I'm using Danone's plain yogurt since I'm not looking to add extra sweetness, just more of a texture component to this recipe. I love using yogurt in recipes like pancakes and baking because it adds a lot of moisture and fluffiness to the recipe. Next, I'm adding in some unsweetened almond milk, melted coconut oil that's been cooled to room temperature so it doesn't cook the eggs. And for sweetness, I'm adding just a little bit of honey. Crack in a couple of eggs to help it bind together. And vanilla extract. Give everything a good whisk until it's nice and combined. Now, one of my favorite hacks just to make it easy and all made in one bowl is to use a sifter. So for these pancakes, I'm using brown rice flour, which is one of my go-tos. And then for spices, I have some cinnamon and sea salt. And then just sift in the dry ingredients into the wet. Take your whisk again and fold in everything together. You don't want to overmix it. You want a little bit of lumps to your pancake batter. That's kind of like one of the secrets. This is the consistency it should look like. You should have a nice thick batter. If it's too runny, you can always add in some more flour. In a large nonstick skillet, you're gonna just grease it up with some butter. You can use coconut oil or whatever oil that you like. And using my handy dandy cookie or ice cream scoop, whatever you wanna call it, I'm gonna scoop out the batter into evenly little mounds so they melt right in. I also love to top it with a lid. I find it just cooks more evenly and it's just something I've been doing for years. As always, all the recipes will be linked down below in the info box for you guys to check out. Carefully flip them over after a few minutes so they are nice and golden brown and you can start plating. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just making a mega stack of pancakes, but obviously I did not eat all of these, although I wouldn't judge you if you did. So I'm gonna just put a dollop of yogurt on top, fresh berries, and a good drizzle of some pure maple syrup. Fluffy, moist, perfectly sweetened yogurt pancakes. You will love these. Last but not least, we have a savory option. These are my fluffy scrambled eggs using only 2 main ingredients. Eggs, of course, and guess what? Yogurt. So we're actually using Danone's plain yogurt. Once again, we're not looking to add much sweetness to this recipe, although it will have a nice natural sweetness, but we are looking for more of that fluffy texture the yogurt is gonna give in the scrambled eggs. So I've been actually using this tip for years and I'm so excited to finally share it with you guys. So I have my eggs, my yogurt, I have some salt and pepper, and you're just gonna whisk everything up until well combined. This is a great option instead of just using milk or nut milk. The yogurt adds a really nice fluffy element to the eggs and everyone's gonna ask what your secret ingredient is. I promise it's that good. In a large nonstick skillet, you're gonna melt some unsalted butter, pour in your eggy batter right into the pan. And another one of my tricks, I take scrambled eggs very seriously, guys, is I take a rubber spatula and I just start from the outer edges and I just kind of ripple the scrambled eggs into the center, if that makes sense. So I'm going low and slow with my temperature and cooking just because you want them to be evenly cooked but not overly dry. This is what they look like. I usually pull them off the heat just before they are fully cooked and you will have perfectly fluffy eggs every time. You can serve these whichever way you like, but today I have some toasted dark rye bread, sliced avocado. I'm gonna layer on the fluffy scrambled eggs, some chopped up cherry tomatoes, and some finely chopped fresh chives, which are so good with eggs. You need to try it. And this is just basically what I had in the fridge. You can just make it your own and it is delicious every time. You can even have this for lunch. It's that hearty and delicious. There you have it, Health Nuts, 3 fun new breakfast recipes that you can enjoy by yourself, with your friends, with your family. Really just like invite everyone over and have a little brunch party. Everyone's gonna love them. And I would love to know, leave me a comment down below telling me which recipe of the 3 you are most excited to try. Also, huge thank you to Danone for collaborating with me on today's video and providing a yogurt line that is actually one I feel good about eating. I'm just so excited about this yogurt and maybe a little too excited. I love all the flavors. They're really fun. I feel like a little kid again when I'm eating like the little yogurt ones, the little yogurt cups. They have like some really fun fruit flavors. Blueberry, mango, raspberry. Matt really likes the cherry one. That one's so good. But I'm gonna link all the recipes that I featured in today's video down below in the info box so you guys can check those out, save them, print them, pin them, look at them, drool on them, whatever you gotta do. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. A link will be down below, that big like red button that says subscribe. Click on that so you don't miss out on a future video. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I have some yogurt here because it's so good. This one is the vanilla, if I can get it open. And I mean, it's already almost done. I eat it just like ice cream right out of the tub. It is so good. It's like a natural tart yogurt flavor with just a hint of sweetness. This one has just a hint of vanilla and it's delicious. It's like not too sweet at all. I find a lot of yogurt way too sugary for me, so I end up just always buying plain. But I love the fact that Danone now has yogurt that I can like have fun with, like the fruity flavors. I wanna have fun fruity flavors in my yogurt, you know? Just because I don't want a ton of sugar, it doesn't mean I don't want blueberry and mango and raspberry yogurt. It is so good. I'm in love. Okay, I'm gonna go finish eating this, maybe make a parfait. And even though I said don't make parfaits because that's so cliche, but they're still delicious. So I'm gonna have that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.